Hello, my name is Jackson Lacaz, and my preferred pronouns are he/him. Um, I'm not. My current work/career is currently unemployed. I am a full-time student. I chose that to focus mostly on school, and with it being online, uh, I knew I would be distracted if I had anything else to do. So I decided to focus fully on school and everything. I'm not a funeral house employee or anything like that. Uh, Wish I was, but I'm currently not. And I'm sorry, I'm going way faster than I expected. Um, my favorite pastime, I have multiple favorite pastimes. Currently, I love playing games. Always have, always will. Well, I say always will. I don't know if my schedule will permit it, but I love playing games. Just the amount of stories that it can bring to life, and the amount of not issues but relatability that you can have with the main character or the side characters. Um, Along with playing video games, any type it is, even if it's you know just a basic one, like an indie game. Um, what else? Oh yeah, reading. I love reading. At least I did. It's a hit or miss depending on the author or the book. Like Stephen King, he's my favorite author, or at least he was. I'm still deciding on that because I've read 24 of his 63 books, and so far my top three are Mr. Mercedes, The Institute, and I think The Outsider. I don't know. The third one always switches, but I love his books. But Nat Cassidy, I don't want to say he's a new author, but he's new to horror, at least novels, because I think he's written a couple TV shows as well. But his two books that he has out so far are easily across the board the top two I've read because I just love his writing style. He's a great horror novelist and everything. Mary, The Awakening of Terror, and Nestlings, great books with great twists. There we go. I need to enunciate. Um, so those are two of my favorite pastimes. My third one's putting on. Oh, you can't. You probably can. The records. Records on the wall. I love putting records on and just reading along to them. I know you're not supposed. I know audiophiles say that you're not supposed to do anything but listen to the record and just focus on the record, but I can't do that. I can't sit still enough to do that. So I mostly just read or scroll through Twitter, sadly, because that's also a pastime. Not a favorite one. It's really not, but it is a pastime. But yeah, those are my top three: reading, playing games, and listening to records. I also watch movies and stuff, but that's everybody does. Um, my favorite, or sorry, my most memorable funeral or death care related moment. I don't really have one. I mean, I do, but I've never been to a funeral. I've only been to a memorial, and as far as I know, with my basic knowledge, is they are not the same. But I back whenever I was going to South Plains College in Levelland, I had the opportunity to go to a cadaver lab. That I always forget the name, but go to the Texas Tech Cadaver Lab. So I went there with I want to say 20 ish of my fellow classmates or fellow students. I don't know because they weren't in my class, so they can't really be called classmates. But I went there and I thought it was really interesting and cool. That's what sparked my major interest to go into the funeral service industry because um, I went there and we saw two cadavers or yeah, two cadavers, and one was a librarian, I believe, and the other one I can't remember um what the other's job was in his life. But we went there. I held a brain. That was very cool, um, for lack of a better word. And but yeah, I really liked it. It was really informative and everything. We got to see what the research that you could do with a cadaver because I thought if like, if you donated your body to science, I thought it was just kind of like military test, because a lot of those articles have been coming out recently. I say recently, in the past like 2 years. But no, it was really cool seeing the amount of information that people can gain from uh, donating the body to science. Like, the cadavers at the cadaver lab was they were mostly being used to teach future doctors like how to do surgery, but without the risk of doing it on a person that was alive. I guess you could say. I don't know the correct formal terminology. I'm not very good at that, but um, just the amount of stuff that people could do, like somebody had to cut open the skull cap or and everything, and the brain that we were actually passing around, we were holding, it had scars on the sides because the students did not know how far to go. So I guess it is good that they were doing it on a cadaver instead of an actual um, a live person. I don't know if there's another word for it, but it was really cool and everything. I liked it. That's probably my most memorable. I don't even know if that's a death care related moment though, but um, that's my most memorable moment whenever it comes to handling, not even handling, just being around the deceased and everything. Because I've never been to a funeral. Yeah, so but yes, that one has got to be my most memorable moment. And just to reiterate, because I said it really fast at the beginning, my name is Jackson Lacaz, and my preferred pronouns are he and him, or he/him. Sorry. Thank you.